Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early in here to tell us what it all means. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. Up against the last game against the Raptors at Air Canada Center. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. All right, looking at Jared Sullinger. Came into the league, and most thought he would just be a role player, but Kenny, he's shown that when he's healthy, he's on the floor, he can be a significant contributor on offense.
Well, you know, the role player word is a little misused because everyone has a role. Some guys.
We are live in Boston, Massachusetts, the gem of New England, as the Celtics are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're looking to start this road trip off with a win and continue their winning streak.
Kevin, this is really a great team. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to continue to play at this very high level. I mean, that's the makeup of this squad. Good character, tremendous talent, well coached. I mean, they very well could continue to play good basketball.
And no reason to think they won't. You summed it up very well there. From top to bottom, it's a terrific squad. I don't expect them to run into a hole.
All fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Greek is out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Pachulia drops them both. Now Thomas. To the paint. Here's James. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
On defense, Boston. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And they were really locked in from beyond the arc in that game. I mean, the results wouldn't have looked anything like it did had it not been for their ability from beyond.
Exactly. They were spraying home threes at a huge rate.
So it's Boston now. The Mavericks making the shot. Johnson the screen. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. James against Parsons. James kicks to Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Parsons attacking. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
No good from outside.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide-open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Unloads.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Outside Thomas. Passes it to LeBron. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
This is his first free throw of the game.
LeBron James will be at the line shooting two.
Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Freak. The feed to Pachulia. And James pulls it down. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Holland. Boston again missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish. inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now, Freak, after Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. Freak kicks to Parsons. Nowitzki a screen. Parsons passes to Nowitzki. Takes it off the glass. Nowitzki's got his first points in this one.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Berea pulls it in. Dallas leading by 3. Here's Freak. Jared. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Back to Thomas. Celtics passing it around. Here's LeBron. The turnaround jumper. Count it. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Now here's Thomas. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Freak. And Pachulia now atop the key. Berea. Dallas, no good that time either.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here is Berea after the basket by Boston. There's the pick. Pass to Freak. There's the triple. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 7.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for the Celtics dancers.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. Second in second chance points. Third in points off turnovers. And they also show up in the and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
And their gift for offensive rebounding definitely evident in all those second chance points. The two go hand in hand. Make no mistake, if you don't box out, you're going to pay.
Matthews, he's checked in for Pachulia. Holland, the pass to Sullinger. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Berea dishes to Nowitzki. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. And Parsons kicks to Freak. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens. In the first meeting, he said that he didn't feel his team was as sharp as they needed to be in their offensive sets, and that is what cost them the game. He told me if we can take care of the ball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a much better position to win against this team. Let's see if that's the case.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Not at all. I mean, a lot of their offensive philosophy really centers around their ability to create and take good shots.
And, of course, that's something that a lot of teams would benefit from, guys. I mean, they're looking to play a very cerebral and disciplined game today.
Now Rondo, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Thomas a screen. There's the pick. Rondo drives in. Here's McGarry, rejected by Nowitzki. And here we go, Freak heading to the hoop. Look at that.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Austin with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Rondo kicks to Crowder, and he gets it to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Mavericks leading by 4. Williams passes to Nowitzki. To the paint, here's Freak, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Dirk Nowitzki, he can dish the rock, too.
Austin's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Thomas dishes to McGarry. Shot clock at 6. Really left alone that time.
It's McGarry with the feed.
Now the Mavericks with it. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Now here's Williams, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game, and that one's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here we go, Boston. Now we're coming into the court are your Celtics dancers. Give it up. All right, let's keep going.
And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Number 1, Darren Williams.
And he's been even more accurate with his shooting than he's been with his passing. Just a terrific percentage from the field.
And, Greg, this isn't a power forward we're talking about. I mean, this is a point guard. He's knocking down shots from 20 feet like they were layups.
The Celtics making a switch here. Mickey's checked in. There's the dish to Ewing. Now here's Crowder. Tight defense on him. From deep. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's around 10 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Williams' shot is off.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Rondo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He dishes it to Ewing. Here's Crowder. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the baskets and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
That is good. Mickey's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Now here's Williams. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Powell kicks to Williams. To the paint. Here's Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotations and drives, doing really good work at the defensive end.
They've got Rajon Rondo. LeBron James is out there with Mickey. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Howland in at the shooting guard. That's the Boston Five. For the three. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chest out for a three-point play. It goes on Chandler Parsons. Isaiah Thomas, who's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Dallas, Anderson comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Williams. Freak kicks to Parsons. Freak passes to Parsons. Here's Pachulia. And Boston with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And that was an ugly loss for them. Last doubting differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Freak kicks to Barea. The pass to Pachulia. Dishes it to Freak, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He ended with 32 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself. That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Parsons up top. Feeds to Barea. Dallas moving it around. Anderson kicks to Pachulia. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. Three-point team's changing it up here. Celtics trail by 16. Kicks to Crowder. He feeds it to Ewing. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game.
Check out the stats for Matthews. How his last 10 games have gone. 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from three. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
44 seconds left to play in the first half. And here's Freak. 32 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Celtics trail by 14. Rondo kicks to Ewing. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Outside Williams. The feed to Freak. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Rondo. He kicks it to McGarry. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. McGarry's got his second basket of the night. And that concludes the first half. It's Dallas. They lead by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, will LeBron...
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Talk about some great numbers for Freak. He's got 17 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. J.J. Barea is out there with Freak, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. The Mavericks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And so Nowitzki nails both of them. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 14. Passes it to Holland. Sullinger outside. LeBron dishes to Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Mavericks leading by 11. Pachulia. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Pachulia's got 7.
Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
James, the pass to Thomas. And stolen by Freak.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. What an asset to a team when you've got big men who can knock down free throws. Look here at the top centers and power forwards in terms of free throw percentage this season. Dirk Nowitzki third.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Sullinger. Misses the 3.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Freak. And that's 15 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. LeBron kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Sullinger. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he's good on the second. Here's Barea looking for his first basket still in this one. To the left wing. Freak dishes to Nowitzki. Puts it up from 12. And it's Dallas with another.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Celtics trail by 18. LeBron outside. Here's Sullinger. And Sullinger missing.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Nowitzki with the screen on Thomas. Parsons against Johnson. Parsons' shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the shot is good. That's 12 points for LeBron.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. A chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
There's the bucket. Good. Barea's got his first points of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
LeBron against Parsons. Pass to Thomas. It's tipped and stolen by Freak. That's good from Parsons on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 4 assists in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Barea with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 4-on-3 break. LeBron kicks to Sullinger. Here's Holland. No good on the triple.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Here's Pachulia. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Pachulia's got 11 points.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Holland, the pass to Johnson. LeBron kicks to Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Anderson, he's checked in for the He doesn't get the second one. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. The kick out to Anderson. The dish now to Parsons. In the corner, Thornton with it. Anderson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Freak.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
So both teams changing it up here. Fires from the wing. Good on the jump shot. Freak's got 19 points.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Rondo dishes to James. Sullinger outside. Clock at 6. The pass to Crowder. That's good on the jump shot. Crowder's got his second basket of the night. Dallas leading by 19. It's stolen by Rondo. And James throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Sullinger the screen. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. It's stolen by Sullinger. Poked away. Thomas passes to Rondo. Crowder kicks to James. James with another miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Anderson has it in the corner. At the elbow, it's Parsons. Freak kicks to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 6. And pushing it up, here's Boston, and it's blocked. Rondo against Anderson to the left side wing. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. And that's now 22 points for Freak. Celtics trail by 20. Now here's Rondo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. In the corner, it's James. James with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now Thomas for Sullinger. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got assist number 10 tonight with that last. Freak's got 24.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down.
Right side, Rondo. He dishes it to Crowder. Takes a 3. James with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Freak with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Fires for 3. The shot no good. Celtics trail by 19. The drive by James. And again, LeBron missing.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Freak. And Jared Sullinger pulls it down. Sullinger's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rondo. Thomas dishes to Rondo. The shot by Sullinger wide open. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He could have forced a tough inside shot but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Freak passes to Parsons. On its way from Thornton for 2. Cannot hit. Now Boston takes it the other way. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Finished off the break. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rondo. Anderson outside. In the corner, Thornton with it. Wide open shot is on the money. Thornton's got his second basket of the game.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. They set the screen. Thomas kicks to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Thomas gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. Here's Freak. Lets it go with a 3. And the shot is good. Freak's got 10 points here in the second half.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
The 3 quarters of play all. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Celtics trail by 20. Mickey out there with Johnson. Then it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Ewing. And it's Howland in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Boston 5. Johnson sets the screen for Rondo. Dishes it to Johnson. Count that one. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Celtics. Mavericks leading by 18. Freak with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Nowitzki, no good.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Here's Pachulia. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Johnson the screen, and stolen by Nowitzki. To the inside, Pachulia. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pachulia's got 4 points this quarter.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Johnson the screen. Johnson with a screen on Williams. Rondo kicks to Ewing. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Mavericks leading by 22.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Williams.
Move the ball.
It's Freak, top of the key. Pachulia, no luck. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Rondo with it. Williams picks him up. Johnson dishes to Rondo. Johnson sets the screen for Rondo. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. J.J. Barea is checked in for Darren Williams.
J.J. Barea.
To the middle. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's stolen by Rondo. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Rondo's running. Mickey can't hit.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around, straight bully ball. And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Outside for Barea. Dallas moving it around. And a wide open look for Freak. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. It's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Mavericks leading by 22, and Matthews gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Rondo passes to Holland. They double him with Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
At the line for the Celtics.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Feeds to Pachulia. Inside. Freak kicks to Nowitzki. And taken away by Johnson. Passes to Rondo. Here's Mickey. It's rebounded by Dallas. Freak's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Barea. He's tightly guarded. Shoots. The rebound by Johnson.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
To the inside. Mickey makes it off the glass.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Mavericks timeout. Here we go, Boston. Now coming up for your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
Mavericks leading by 21. Freak dishes to Pachulia. And that is good. Pachulia's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Outside Rondo. Fires the 3. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Sullinger's checked in for Boston. LeBron comes in for Ewing.
LeBron James.
On defense, Dallas. Kicks it to Johnson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Johnson. He's got 8 points and a steal.
And he makes the first.
Amir Johnson will be at the line shooting 2.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The steal. Pachulia with the steal. He feeds it to Freak. He kicks to Pachulia. Matthews passes to Freak. Nowitzki a screen. Picked away. For the finish. And the dunk by James.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Freak kicks to Matthews. Traps in the tray. Matthews has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Right side, Rondo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Boston, Rajon Rondo will be at the line shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Parsons checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good from Rondo. Dallas leading by 20.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Barea. There's the feed to Freak. Nowitzki inside. James covering. And the shot is good from Nowitzki.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Outside Rondo. Sullinger the screen. Rondo drives in. There's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pachulia's got 6 rebounds in the game. Berea dishes to Nowitzki. Parsons against Johnson. Parsons passes to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Parsons. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Great open look there.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Berea. Pass to Freak inside. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Freak. And that's 21 points for Nowitzki. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Rondo dishes to Johnson. Pass to LeBron. Down low. Here's Sullinger. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And Parsons kicks to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Here's Berea. Another three for Dallas.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Got a piece of it. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's jacked in for Pachulia. Anderson comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Thornton in for Freak. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I try to be quick off my feet, basically. As long as I bump my guy, throw him off bounce a little bit, I can start to head over, grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs. I'm happy to provide.
Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.